trying to squeeze it a little bit more over you.
Yeah, that's all right.
There we go. Perfect. So, we just got out of Claremore. Big zilch. I was talking to Scott off screen, talking about how the game exchange down here, not game exchange, FTW is starting to have less and less games in there and more tchotchkes. Like they only had what 2-3 aisles of games and that was it.
Yeah, like I said, the Wizards Asylum down on 71st, the fact that they're bigger and there's thing is more horseshoe, they can do something like that. They can actually have tables in the center and then all the comic books on one side. I don't think they got video games or not. I think they just got video. I think they just got comic books and the game, like the Magic the Gathering and all those other things.
You know, I brought it up before to some of these people saying that go to one of these card shops or board game shops. I'm like, why are you guys not selling video games? Like, I don't see money in video games. Like, are you smoking crack? I mean, there's tons of money in video games. You just gotta know what to buy and what not to buy.
They probably see them as a fly-by-night industry. It's like they've got. Plus, you got to understand, they're also in their, let's say, neighborhood or in their block. People are probably aren't really seeking video games. They're after the comic books. They're after the
True.
I keep wanting to say TSR games. They're after like the Magic the Gathering type of games. They're after all this. They're not, their primary market doesn't fall within video games, so they don't see, hey, I don't see any bother getting these if they're just going to sit on the shelf and I'm going to have to write them off maybe in the next X number of days.
I can kind of see that because when you go to Claremore, I mean, there's nothing new.
Yeah.
Nothing fucking new there. We go to Bartlesville. I mean, last time I went to Bartlesville, they didn't have anything new, but it's been months since I've been there. It's got to have been before Christmas.
And with everything that's going on, that's probably another thing they don't want to bother with is with the whole video game thing and.
Well, with the prices?
Yeah, with the prices. It's.
Oh, right now that means. I mean, unless you have the product already in stock, that's one thing. You know, like you're ready, good to go. You know. But if it was like you're getting into it now, then it's bad time because it's like the video game store. World House saying some people's like, why is it so much? Or it's like, why we had to pay so much? I'm like, well, they're paying so much to bring it in. They gotta make a profit. That's how stores stay the fuck open. They gotta make profit.
Yeah.
They cannot sell something that break even.
No. That's the whole reason. You know, when you have a business, you've got your base price, and then you got to mark it up.
Yes.
In order for you to get some money back from that, and a lot of times what people don't understand is when you hear these, oh boy, I'm getting 20% off of this. Ooh, I'm getting.
Or they're saying, oh, this game is.
Excuse me.
This game goes for $100. Oh, I'm going to get $100. No. You're lucky if you get half that.
No, but when you keep seeing these sales, somebody did a little meme the other about a few months ago. Oh, $29.99. I'm not going to get it. And then they see this whole thing where it's like, oh, it's like $40. but the discount brings it back down to $29.99. It's like, oh yeah, I'll get it now. Problem is what they don't realize is they mark that stuff up, then they take the percentage down to make you seem like you're getting a good deal.
Well,
when you could have gotten it at the time when you saw it at the original price.
well, I'm talking about what
Yeah, I
a
know.
lot of times what they'll do. They'll get the product, and if you're lucky, you get like 50% or 60% in trade.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, I
you
know.
lose a 10 to 20% in cash. They still gotta make profit.
Yeah, that's not the problem. Yeah. Well, like the other day, like a couple of days ago, I finally found like 3 or 4 shirts where I worked that I really liked. But I was going to wait until I got paid to get the shirts. There's a lot of the shirts that I see over where I work. It's like they're like $20 or $30 shirts, but they want to sell them for like $100 and $200. I was like, what the hell? But no, I finally found some that were reasonably priced, but I had forgotten what the brand was.
Yeah. A lot of times when I see a place like that, I mean, it's not obvious it's a church without that sign.
Yeah.
I seen sex stores or porn stores, wherever, where that they have it all closed up like that, and because they don't want children to be looking in.
That's right.
So without that sign, it almost looked like a porn store. Now, I don't know if what's legal in Oklahoma as porn. I don't know if you can buy DVDs like X-rated or I know back then, between tapes and DVDs, the beginning of DVDs, you weren't allowed to have anything with like pussy shown at all.
I still remember several years ago when I was at Twin Peaks. There was a guy sitting next to me going, "What's the legal age in Oklahoma?"
Oh my God.
And I'm thinking, I don't know, but
I would tell him, just assume it's 18.
Yeah, basically. Well, that's what I was trying to tell him, but he's like, oh, no. Because apparently he got pulled over, got waved over by someone the previous night, and he just wanted to make certain he wouldn't get in trouble. Well, I'm sorry. If you got to ask what the legal age is, then
Just assume it's not.
then you need to avoid every single person out there.
Yeah, no shit. I think it's stupid. I think it should be a baseline.
So I strategically snapped a shot of him and I posted to Facebook.
Oh, that's right. I remember that you told me about that.
There was another time I was with the then receiving lead of Sears, and a guy next to me was saying wanted to sell me some prescription drugs.
Oh God.
On top of saying wanted me to make a bet with him whether he could get the girl at the bar's number, and I knew that was going to be a winning thing on my hand, but it's just like I was going to take it. So once again, I took a strategic shot when I could overhear this conversation, and I contacted, at least sent it to the police. I don't know if they ever did anything about
Rat.
it. Yeah, he was selling. Yeah, because he was selling it on the phone, these prescription drugs. And it's like,
No, I'm calling you a rat.
I know.
No,
That dude look iffy anyway. So
I would have done the exact same thing with the guy who's asking, what's the age limit at, like, the legal age limit?
yeah,
I'm like, you're just calling yourself a pedo right there. Like, you're an idiot. And honestly, for me, and even though I wouldn't try to aim for someone as young as 20 anymore,
yeah.
but I mean, if anything, you gotta be at least 20,
Yeah.
or even drinking age 21 before I want to date you, but I'm getting to the point where I'm almost 40. I mean, gosh, what's sad?
My basic attitude is this: the gal has to be at least 10 to 15 years younger, and then 1 to 2 years older.
Wow.
Yeah.
I give them a little older, higher, but I wouldn't want it too higher.
Yeah, that's why I said at least as old. They need to be at least 1 to 2 years older, and then 10 to 15 10 to 15 younger.
I figure you
So,
gotta give them a little bit more. I would say at least 4 to 5 years older, but after that, no. I got a fart. I'm gonna put. Yeah, see, knew I could find 75 without a problem. So I don't really need the GPS because once we hit 75,
Jeez, how bad did you fart?
I just figure open both windows. At least I told you, you're the stinky fuck who I'll layer on.
Strategic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the strategic farter. Yeah, that's right. Just go walking by and firm.
Or you be in the store and you fart and like you're an asshole.
That's where it came from.
Yeah, now it's just easy, straight through shot now. I was starting to worry. It's like, where the fuck is this highway at? Because I knew we just had to go straight through to come to this highway. So, I got a question for you. Do you watch AEW at all?
Not that much. If I find excerpts of it on YouTube, I'll watch it then. But I don't really.
So, did you hear about Cody Rhodes?
No.
So, Cody, he was an EVP,
Yeah.
says executive vice president of AEW. So, his contract expired at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
So, he was working on with a handshake deal with AEW.
Oh shit.
No. Well, I mean, they were in terms of talking about new contract.
Yeah.
But it looks like Cody Rhodes and Tony Khan couldn't get together with money. And it seems like Cody lost some booking power. So he left AEW last week.
Bum bum bum.
See, thing is, I mean, if I was Cody, I would stay at AEW. Right now, AEW is building. They're growing. I feel like they're a better company where they're coming from than when TNA first started coming from. I really enjoyed the TNA days, the early TNA days, but you really didn't think they were growing until like 2010, 2011. Then they were slowly dying after that. Now, AEW just came out of nowhere and it's growing. And nowadays, it's a bad time for new promotion to show up on TV, though, because a lot of people are leaving cable TV,
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, I don't even watch cable TV as often.
I watch everything I do on my computer.
Okay, bring that back up. Cody will be hated WWE again in like 2 weeks. I don't know. It depends. The deal depends on the deal. I mean, if the money's pulling in, and if he has. See, I thought when Cody was working with Samian Sandow, And when Samian Sandow has the Money in the Bank contract, I felt that Cody was actually going to be the star coming out of that. But they took that and made him fucking Stardust. And he broke, when he got out of WWE, he reinvented himself. So, they gotta give him, I don't know. Oh yeah, I can understand that. He's gotta be, that's why I'd say he should have stayed at AEW. I agree. I think he would get frustrated with the booking. And I don't see him getting more than a year contract, maybe 3-year contract with the WWE. Hopefully, they see great value with him that they gave him a main event push contract with big time money, but so me and Scott are heading to Bartlesville right now. I think we got a good 30-minute drive there, right?
Yeah.
So we've been out for 3.5 hours. God dang it. See, that's what I'm talking about. You see it shows up for a split second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Samian Sandow was great too. I liked his bit he was doing as the, you know, his intellect self. The whole thing being stunt double was okay. But when he started playing as the stunt double, he got that thing over. That was funny shit. But you don't see an main event push from that at all. When he was playing as his smarter persona, he felt like he could be a main event guy. But I mean, I'm happy for some people in AEW who went to AEW, like Keith Lee.
Yeah.
Aleister Black, now Malachi Black. He's having a great run. And people are comparing AEW with TNA. Yes, they're getting a bunch of WWE guys, but they're also picking up the better people who's getting cut. TNA picks up fucking Tyson Tonko, who got fired. And fucking Orlando Jones, or Orlando Jordan. And think they're going to be something. But AEW picks up, Keith Lee, Adam Cole, baby. Picks up Red Dragon. Picks up all the good top names that came out of the cut list. But I didn't know how much AEW you watch. I suggest you watch AEW if you get a chance. There's a cover.
Yeah, like I said, I don't watch anything on TV now. I just pretty much do it on my computer through one of my lovely sites if I'm not doing it on, if I'm not watching Netflix or something like that.
Well, I know one thing, I'm definitely good. Last time I tried to watch AEW pay-per-view, for some reason, a lot of times I was able to do that on the PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
But the last time, I couldn't. I had to go somehow get it through Dish or Direct. I think we got Direct now.
Yeah.
So, but it's a nightmare to go through that way if you don't have your fucking phone hooked up to it. You know, internet, everything hooked up to it. I'd rather run it through my PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
But Canvas Superstore, god damn it, why do we have to have all these pot stores everywhere? We talked about this before.
Yeah. I was surprised to find out there was a pot store inside that little strip mall near me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, there's like that toy store that's not too far. They have 3 pot dispensaries, 2 in the same strip mall of it, and then the one that used to be a gas station is now a pot dispensary. I'll probably lose a couple thumbs up with that, but I'm less against it as if people make sure I'm legal. Coppers out there today. I'm keeping my eye on that fucking cop car because I feel like it's every time I look back, it looks like it's slowly creeping like that. But I believe I was at least at speed limit or 5 over. In Pennsylvania, they won't pull your ass over unless you're 10 over. So you can blatantly go over 5 miles an hour. Be okay. I mean, like, yeah, give me a fucking ticket for going 5 over.
You're shooting from the quota.
They say that's not true, but it's quite interesting when I can understand on certain holidays. Yeah, it's obvious they're going to be out there. But I guess we're getting close at the end of the month, so that's why they say, like you said, they're trying to get their quota. I wonder if some of them actually do, like I think it was in Super Troopers 2 or Super Troopers 1, where one of the cops were caught, they faked it and they were out fishing. I wonder if someone ever did something like that. They gotta have,
They had to.
Or someone would some of the cops were sleeping. I mean, I know me. I'd be on my fucking phone all the time. I'd be like, have just the radar thing. It's like, it's only a few miles over. When I see it like 20 over, what's up, Dave? Oh, hey, Dave, you need to do a diner on him because there's a few times we'd be talking, no, be listening to your show, and he's like, oh, listen to this guy. Like, what? A lot of times he'll be like, what? You're talking smack about about his show. I had to go back and see what he said. He's asking if you're a commie.
No, I'm not a commie.
Are you a Democrat? Did you vote for Biden?
No.
Okay.
See, I've got brains.
No. I am technically a Democrat, but I didn't vote. But I was actually, if I was going to vote for Trump because I thought Trump did good for the economy.
Yep. Yeah, I'm an independent, so.
But you might have to look up, read Star Trek V reference. You have to talk to me about that. I've seen Star Trek V before. Oh, it's on there or something.
Oh.
Is that Cybok? Oh.
No, I'm not him. Sorry, no.
Cybok.
Nope, not Cybok. Nope.
Oh.
I'm the evil Spock.
You do kind of look like a Vulcan a little bit. You do look like a Vulcan a little bit. I agree about that. You know, Star Trek 5 is not as bad as people say.
No, it's decent. It's good. It's not as bad.
It's not great, mind you. I think the worst one out of the original 6 has got to be 1. He says Star Trek 5 was awful. I'm not saying it was great. I just don't think it's as bad as
I forget, was it, which one was it that Nimoy directed? Pretty much Shatner had gotten it set up.
Well, Shatner did 5.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was trying to think, because the way it was set up was, in the contract, that he and Nimoy would be paid equally. And so that way, since Nimoy directed one of the either 4 or 3, that would meant that Shatner would do the other one, and that's pretty much what happened. And Shatner's even come back and said he didn't do too good of a job at it. But still, that's pretty much in his contract. That's the way it was set up. That it was pretty much equal time for equal pay. So since, like I said,
I had to disagree with that one. I'm sorry, Scott. I had to disagree with Generations on that. One, I do not like the original one. I prefer out of the 6. That's the worst one to me. 2 is awesome. It's hands down.
2's awesome.
2's the greatest out of all the Star Treks.
Yeah, and sadly, Into Darkness sucked Godzilla-sized dunk nose.
3's okay.
Yeah.
4's good. 5's
decent
to okay. 6 is awesome. 6 is just right below 2. And then I say Generations.
They were trying to pretty much bring both of them into the combine both.
Yeah.
So.
I put Generations just slightly, no, just under 6. Then it's 4, 3, 5, and 1. That's how I go.
I know how to read it.
But, and then I even like the Next Generation Cruise movie. And then the other ones, the new ones, I like them. They're just...
Discovery's decent. Even though I watched Discovery, and only because it's got there's like 2 or 3 actors that I find that are real attractive on that. But Discovery's okay. It's decent.
Oh, you're talking about the new Star Trek? I'm gonna have, you're gonna hate this, Dave. I'm gonna have to agree with him. Yeah, we're still out and about.
Yeah, Discovery's good, but it's not as good as the original run. I'm sorry.
Is Picard 2 out yet?
No, I think Picard comes out. I know it comes out this year, but I forget if it comes out in March or April.
But I had to hate to agree. I do like Discovery.
Because they got Strange New Worlds starting up here in the next few weeks or next months, and that's going to be Pike.
I know he's going to be. He might be pissed off with this one, but I do not like Deep Space Nine. I don't like it. I don't know why. Probably because they don't go out that often.
Well, Terry Farrell, the reason why they let her go was the fact that she came to the Makers just she would enjoy being on the show, but just don't put her in every single episode. She'd like to just be there, like maybe an occasional cast member every now and then. And they said no. They said no. You're either going to be in the show or you're going to be out of the show. Then that's why they killed her character off, because Terry Farrell came up and said she didn't want to be on the show full time. She just wanted to be there like a guest star every now and then.
Dave, we're gonna have to get together and talk about Star Trek and maybe get a few other people or something. Because, I mean, what's hate to ask this. What is TOS?
The original series.
Oh, okay. It's good. I mean,
I'll be honest. I'm more of a fan of the TOS series than I am of all the others. Plus, Kirk's that green shirt. He's got that green wraparound.
Yeah.
I like that better than his yellow one.
I love how the whole thing about, later on the red shirts were obviously, that was the people on this starship, but back then, if you wore a red shirt and you went to...
Dead man.
Yeah, it's like, if you wore a red shirt and you go on...
If you think about it, it's kind of strange. Here you got Scotty wearing a red shirt and he never died.
Well, they know if they killed off Scotty, then people would be pissed.
There must have been something funky going on there, and his son is in was in Star Trek Continues, that web-based Star Trek.
Oh god,
that web-based one was was real good.
Hey, have you seen? Oh, I need to show you pictures of this. One day I went to a vintage stock and they had a bunch of original Star Trek toys in their box and card and everything. And I only got a few because I thought it was super interesting and it was cheap.
Yeah.
Then when I got home, can Evil Spock see my... Oh, he's calling you the Evil Spock. He's like, Evil Spock likes Kurt's green shirt.
Oh, the yellow one. Yeah. I always thought that green shirt was a lot better. Now you have to understand, folks. Even though I started with Star Trek, the original series, my knowledge is better with Doctor Who.
He's already liking you better than me.
Oh, but like I said, even though I started with Star Trek, the original series, my knowledge of Doctor Who is far better than Star Trek's. Now, granted, in order to put it in a scheme of things, my Doctor Who knowledge is like 4 out of 5 good to my Star Trek's 3 out of 5. So.
Oh, hey, do you want to talk about what happened today when we were stopped? When I ate and you didn't?
Oh yeah, we went over to this one Mickey D's, and the little broad behind the counter goes, "Oh, if you're using cash, you can come here. But if you're going to pay with a card, you go to the little kiosk." And well, I tried getting that damn thing to work, and I finally got frustrated. I said, "Fuck this!" So I sat there I really wasn't that hungry anyway because I had something from the mall already, but still, it just pissed me off.
It was a headache. It's stupid. I mean, I can understand. It's to the point. It's like nowadays, you go to Walmart, you got the self-checking place now, and then you got the cashiers. I feel like if you're going to self-check yourself out, you should at least get a discount.
Yes, I agree. Oh, trust me. You're speaking to the choir. You are speaking to the choir. If you're going to be... here's another thing I have a problem with the self-checkout. If that should be one of those things where you have like maybe just a handful of items. I've seen people come up there with a damn cartload, and I'm thinking, hell no. That should be your...
automatic.
That should be like your 12 or 13 items or less line.
Well, that's what they're supposed to.
I've seen people come up there and they've got pretty much a whole cartload, and I'm sorry, if you're going to have a cartload, you go to a cashier.
We gotta get Spock ears for you, Scott. Glued them on, and you had to keep them on. You know what sucks nowadays? I have these battery chargers for my tools, and I wanted the glue or use double stick tape so I can put it against my toolbox.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the hell this person's doing. This guy's on drugs. But, I tried Gorilla Glue. It wouldn't hold it up.
Well, you didn't use it on your hair. That's why.
And then, this other guy, brand new guy, had a different version of Gorilla Glue. And then we had to tape it to keep it cured all night. So I'm like, God forbid it does an instant cure.
Yeah.
Now it takes forever for this super glue to work. But
Super Glue was my friend one day at Sears.
ask Evil Spock if the doctor died on, what was it? You see that?
The doctor died.
Doctor died on Translar, or if everything is,
Trenzalore. No.
is valid in canon.
No. The doctor did not die on Trenzalore. A crack opened up. The Time Lords gave him extra lives, and now everybody's bitching, moaning, complaining about how the Ruth Doctor is supposed to hold on, Dutch. If the Ruth Doctor came before William Hartnell, or
Gracious, people are crazy.
or if she came maybe the 14th on Doctor. So and in this and on this upcoming special around Easter, they're reintroducing the Sea Devils. They look so cool.
You're gonna have to ask him all the Doctor Who stuff,
Yes.
because I
And
never watched
like I
it.
said, I after a while you'll see my head start going.
He says he disagrees. But hey, I got nothing against people who watch Doctor Who. I
Yeah.
mean, I watch Star Trek and I do video games, so
Yeah.
I mean, I can't sneeze on anyone like that. I mean,
Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying Star Trek and Doctor Who between the two of them are better. I'm not saying that. It's just my knowledge of Doctor Who is better than my knowledge of Star Trek.
he says Doctor died defending that place.
Nope, he didn't die. He didn't die. He was given a new regeneration cycle.
This female Doctor is pure SJW trash.
Oh, and trust me, I agree, but let's not put the blame solely on her.
Oh no.
No, it is Chibnall. It is Chibnall 100%. He's the one that f***ed up Doctor Who.
Are you talking like someone who's writing it?
Yeah, he's the showrunner. Chris Chibnall's the showrunner. Yeah, Chris Chibnall has screwed Doctor Who so damn bad. So we don't put, me and Joe, Matrix Lord 212, we both don't put the sole blame on screwing Doctor Who up on Whittaker. It is Chris Chibnall. Because he even complained back during the Colin Baker era how bad it was. And everybody's going, thank you, Jesus, that RTD's coming.
Whoa! What the fuck? This is what I'm saying. Anytime I don't have my camera forward, I get some dipshit that almost hit me. Or
You got a dumb blonde, for one thing.
Scott can confirm. Didn't I almost got hit?
Yeah, that's one. That broad back there needs to pull her brain out of her purse.
I refuse to accept everything after that place, except Claire's death.
But no, Chibnall is the one you need to put the sole blame on. So, and RTD is coming back for the new series. Because the way me and Joe are figuring it, it's either the Ruth Doctor is the 14th Doctor or the 20th on Doctor.
There's more than one Doctor. There's more than one Doctor Who.
Yeah, because the way the Doctor works is when he dies, he regenerates, and that's pretty much how it was set up from the beginning. Because with Hartnell, he was beginning to ail. He was getting real old, and his mind wasn't as snappy. So they came up with this concept of regeneration in a show, and that's where you get from the original William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, no relation, and Sylvester McCoy. And then there was the 96 movie with Paul McGann. Then it came back with Christopher Eccleston. Then we had Matt Smith. I mean, not Matt. David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, and now we have leaving the show Whitaker.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know any of that. I'm not. To me, I'm sorry. I know you're talking to him about this. To me, it was like wah 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 wah.
But yeah, and when it comes to like I said, when it comes to the Ruth Doctor, there's also the Ward Doctor, who was played by John Hurt. He was supposed to come between. The Chibnall. I'm not Chibnall. Eccleston and McGann. So, but nonetheless, the whole notion with the Ruth Doctor is that if she was a past doctor, she came between Patrick Troughton and John Pertwee.
He wants you to read this message.
Okay, let's see. Which one? The very bottom one?
Yeah.
She received Dr. Moore, like...
The last one.
Yeah, that's what I did. The problem, when she first was introduced, I'll be quite honest. When she was first introduced, she walked around. The problem I had with her was that where every doctor had that look that they could shoot somebody. She didn't have that look. She had that. Her look was more like she's constipated. I mean, it was bad. And on top of that, the way Chibnall wrote her, hold on, Dutch. The way Chibnall wrote her, it's like he's trying to prove as though a woman shouldn't be the doctor. So.
Well, guys, we're about to cut it because we are. Don't tell me that doesn't know the word giant. Was it gynecologist?
Gynecologist.
What sucks about this mobile shit, Dave? Hold on.
Hang on, let's get out of the sunlight here real quick, and then we can.
There. He has it pronounced right there.
I'm sorry, I got it.
What sucks about the freaking app, Dave? It's doesn't keep the freaking gynecologist.
Oh, gynecologist.
Oh. The biggest complaint I have for this freaking app, they keep the fucking message up for like 5 fucking seconds. And I said this before on other ones that it would show up, and then when you read it and then you see who says something, the freaking message is gone. And you can't do anything about it.
Yeah. Oh, the gynecologist. Yeah, well, yeah, I know. She's pregnant with child now.
Oh! He's doing a drama diner on all of us now. Hey, so we'll be back in a few. So we'll talk to you guys in a few. See you guys.
That's how I felt about that little answer.